This week on Reality Check, we'll be taking a critical look at some of your favorite reality TV shows. From the unveiling of Nigerian Idol Season 10 Top 10 contestants to Love Across Borders, where every heartbeat has an accent, and the Oprah Winfrey Network Never Ever Met. All of these coming right after we meet our panel of commentators. Joining us as special guest is Lammy from Nigerian Idol Season 9.
Hello and welcome to Reality Check on TVC. Yes, it's so nice to be here doing what we love to do, which is, check out the drama, the craziness happening on reality TV in Nigeria, around the world. If we have to fly to space, we might even, end up going there. But let's just stay right where we are for now and enjoy what we have for you in this particular episode. My name is Debbie, aka Debs Extra, and my co-hosts are here looking fly, fabulous, and fresh. Let me start with my princess at the extreme right, Princess V. It's Victor, who's a content creator, TV producer, all-around media guy.
Hey guys.
Do you like your nickname?
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
The last time we talked about it,
my name is Victor, not Victoria.
Princess V.
Please.
AKA Princess V. Don't worry, the more you watch the show, the more you understand why he's Princess V. But how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm very good.
Good to
Thank
see
you.
And right beside another princess. Right beside me.
Say it now. Say it with your full chest.
AKA Dion. King Dion. King of the Max House Party. Actor. Voiceover artist. Producer. What else do you do? Stroking of the pillow as well.
You can also call me Wetego. Yes.
Can you just imagine?
I'm enjoying this pillow. Do you know why?
Let's not forget Princess D.
No.
Yes.
I just actually realized that.
Between these two men, I don't know who is the real princess here.
He's the Badira, I'm the baddie.
There's a reason why one of us is a princess and the other is not.
Okay.
Because clearly, one person went and got the extensions.
The hair fight begins. But let's not start on that.
Don't worry. Next month you
repeat
it.
Our dirty linen in front of our special guest.
I
mean, of course, looking fabulous all the way from season 9 of Nigerian Idol. Let's welcome Lammy, and he has a new nickname already.
Do I?
Yes.
Mr. Lammy with the vibe.
I like that one.
Lammy with the
Do you
vibe.
like that?
I like it.
Good. You should tattoo it. I mean, you already have Lammy. Just add Mr.
See, I still have some here.
The
Like,
space.
it's still going up.
All the way up.
All the way up.
All right, good to see you, Lammy. You're looking very, fabulous.
As usual. I mean, that's my style.
What's happening?
That's my style. Lammy is glow. Lammy is light. So I always have to look like that.
Yeah, and we've seen you with different hairstyles.
Yes.
What's the how do I say? What's the inspiration behind your fashion sense?
Okay. Well, Lammy is experimental.
Okay.
Lammy is very experimental. So I like to try out things. I like to explore.
Okay.
That's who I am. Because like wherever the light shines, like you have to notice that something's going on. So for you to notice that something's going on with me, I have to do different things. So
one thing I noticed about you, you have the talent, you have the fashion sense, you have the personality, period. But why did you not win season 9 of Nigerian Idol?
Wait, that's a strong question.
Why?
What's this?
I need to ask.
What happened here? How did we get here?
He doesn't have the answer, Sway.
No, I have the answer. It's because she didn't vote.
I didn't vote?
Yes.
Why?
I mean,
so it was just my one vote?
Yes, it was you.
Lammy, let me let you know something.
I'm guilty.
Forget this drama she's doing. She actually didn't vote.
I know
who she voted for. I'm not going to say the person's name.
I'm not supposed to vote. I'm supposed to be an impartial, objective
Why?
Because if I voted for you, if the winner comes and says I didn't vote for you, we'll para now.
No, you don't have to tell him. Or
no, okay.
I don't know.
So exactly. So you don't know whether I voted for you or not.
You didn't vote for me. They told me she didn't vote.
But in all honesty, when you left the show, how did you think back to say, oh, if I'd done this, if I'd done that, or I shouldn't have done this, maybe I would have?
Actually, yes.
Okay.
You know, when you, I don't know if I should call it a near success. I don't want to call it near success syndrome because then it feels like it happens, but like it was a near success. You know, coming all the way from auditions, you know, going through all those numbers of persons, right? Making it through then to the live show, then going through every week till the final. So it means that if you didn't get it, for you to do it, you have to go through all that again. And then it's not possible because you're already a star, so that you can't go through the process twice. Right? So after the show, I won't say I felt bad. I felt more fulfilled than bad. Why? Because one, it wasn't easy to get there. It wasn't easy at all. Like it came with a lot of ups and downs, a lot of emotional, you know, it's emotional bleeding, you know. So getting to that spot and then finally allowing people to see what I do after hustling for so many years to make people hear my voice was a big count and a big win for me. You know, so that was like my consoling factor, right? And then also I got calls up, like people want to interview me, want to know about me more. I had fashion brands that wanted to work with me. You know, I got a management deal. You know, so it was really consoling. I felt like, okay. So
Top 3 is no joke, honestly.
No joke.
And I would like to ask this. For every stage, I know your fire is always burning every stage. Like every stage you accomplish or you get to, you're always feeling this sort of way. Was there any points in time that you felt like, oh, you didn't want to be here, or you were just tired, you wanted to give up?
Yes. See, there's so many times I just wanted to just, man, I'm tired. Can this whole show just end? Like, okay, when is it? So I think there was a time I was even asking the producer, like, Ma, please, when are we wrapping it up somehow?
When is the
finale?
When can I go away with the car and the gift?
You know, like, but like, I just kept going, like, man, you are here and you have to do it well. You know, sometimes I come on stage and I'm like, I'm really frightened because I'm a very shy person. Like, I look like I'm not shy, but I'm really a very shy person.
We got that,
right? So
I'm shy too.
I mean, you say it's princess, so I don't know, princess and shyness. Don't they? Sorry, not like.
Now you can see how it makes sense.
Well, like, yeah. So coming on stage every time, it was like me coming out of my shell. You know, so like you are with a mic, and like the whole country is listening to just one voice. That stuff was usually very scary for me.
You know, you talked about your hustle to get to where you were.
Yeah.
The hustle. What were you hustling to get?
Okay. I've always known that I wanted to do music right from when I knew I could sing. Although I didn't start by singing, I started I was first a drummer.
Oh,
wow, that's
Yes,
cool.
I used to drum.
I think
amazing.
It's a good thing. I think it's a good thing.
It's a very good thing,
When drummers transition to singing, it helps with their notes and
Yeah, timing and all that. So like, so I ventured into singing when, should I say it?
Say it now. Say it.
Okay. She's a girl, right?
Oh, you talk about it.
So like, there's this guy
It's the time of Bible. We have been inspiring men
Woman.
to greatness. So it's normal. It's
You're
normal.
starting woman, like as if woman have not made you do things.
All of us. Yeah, continue, please.
So there was this girl like I really liked then, right? So
Still like her?
No, it's old.
yeah.
It's old. She's now like.
But like, are you guys still in contact?
No, not in contact. Not in contact. But
What's
then
her name?
Sing any song about
What's her name?
I don't want to mention her name.
Victoria.
She said that.
Abba now.
So there was this guy that was always singing. Anytime we were together and the girls around, she was like, I'm like, bro. So then because she attended my church, so if I have time to be on the drums, I'm like trying to impress, you know, trying to, come on, see, I'm doing the signature, I'm doing that.
Church, oh.
You get, so she feels like, oh, Holy Spirit is coming down, but like, it's Lammy coming down, right? So then I was like, I need to enter fully into the vocals in the choir. So I started learning. I started listening to songs. I used to listen to Jemos. I used to listen to Dietrich Haddon then, you know, Chris Brown. I used to love Chris Brown. In fact, there was a time I was almost idolizing him, like trying to look like him, trying to act like him, you know.
Has anyone ever told you that you guys share a lot of similarities?
Yes, you know, back then in school, I attended Uniben, right? Back then in school, people used to call me Uniben Chris Brown.
Oh.
You know, so most of the times, if you see the hair, like when I low cut and I tinted, I want to just be like him. There's this picture I even have like that looked like it could. almost not differentiate, you know. So yeah, so all that started happening, and then I began to grow in the music. I met one guy that I will always give credit to. His name is Philip. So he's a very amazing singer.
Shout out to Philip.
Yeah, shout out to Philip. And then he changed my music, he changed my vocals a lot. You know, so on that from there, I stopped doing music for the girl. And I started doing music for fulfillment. You know, because I now started finding purpose. I started understanding that I feel fulfilled singing. You know, so I decided to venture into Afrobeat. You know,
See as your life changed. The moral of this story: leave woman.
Leave woman.
Focus on
You
life.
need woman to ginger your life. So now that you've gotten to this point, I mean, people are beginning to recognize you. How far with your musical dreams still?
yeah, it's been going quite well.
Okay.
It's going quite well. And thumbs up to a guy I call Badman Silva.
Okay.
He was the person that took me to my first studio session.
Oh wow.
Like I didn't know how it works. Like we were just a group of 4 friends.
So prior to Nigerian Idol, you had never been in the studio before?
No. Before Nigerian Idol, yes, I've been to the studio, yes. But I'm like, he's the person that took me to the studio for the first time.
Okay.
So I had my first experience because of him.
Oh, okay.
Right. So
Was this
then,
while you were in Uniben?
yes.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, we were
before.
like 4 friends.
Oh, okay.
So like we're always going to shows. He would always sort out for shows where we'll go and sing and perform and write songs. You know, so he sharpened me some sort, right? So going on from there, Nigerian Idol happened along the line, you know. But before then, I was already gaining some little recognition from Instagram and all that stuff. So Nigerian Idol just amplified the whole thing. Like it just boom. So it just put the bomb and boom, everything had exploded. And like, okay, guy, now you're a certified musician. You know, then I started getting features from like top artists, like you know, C-list artists, B-list artists. You know, there's so many projects that are on the ground that hasn't come out yet. But like when it begins to unfold, you guys to see what's
So
going
you were
on.
singing on this project?
Yes.
Did you do any songwriting for anyone?
Yes, I did lots of songwriting. Even on Rika Sani's new project coming up. Yes, his new project coming up. Lagos Lover Boy. I am part of the project.
Okay.
Yes, as a BGV,
That's nice.
and I contributed like intellectually also to the project. And thumbs up and shout out to Rika
nice.
Sani for the
I love
opportunity for me to do that, and
Love
so
it.
many other down works that are going on. But all thanks to Nigerian Idol for the platform, you know, that brought me out and certified me. You know, so now I go to a place and I don't have to. Oh, I am this person. I can. They just know. Oh, you get my point. So,
Nice.
So
nice.
would you say
Exactly.
True that, true that.
Exactly.
Now it's time for us to take you back.
The crucial phase of Nigerian Idol Season 10 begins with the top 10 contestants ready to battle it out in the live shows. Let's have our commentators' analysis of some of their performances.
I don't know if this feels familiar in any way.
It does.
When they're telling you to pose and all those
It
things.
does, yeah.
Aw. So, have you been watching?
Yes,
Season?
I have been following.
Has there been any
Have
highlights?
you been impressed?
Yes, I have been impressed by Remo.
Oh, okay.
I've been really impressed by Remo.
Okay.
I've been impressed by there's this guy Lawrence.
Lawrence.
I love his voice. Like
Yeah.
there's just something about his voice that just I don't know, it just calls you.
So they did the top 10 performances recently, and some voices stood out for me. I mean, you mentioned
Yeah.
Lawrence. I like Lawrence a lot, but I'm scared for him.
I am too.
Why are you scared for him?
Okay, so this is why I like
He needs to watch his pronunciation. You stay tuned all the way.
and vote?
And boots. All right, we move to yet another banging episode. This time around, the Never Ever Met.
What's better?
On this episode of The Never Ever Mets, news of Clavicia's secret baby begins to spread throughout the house. He love bombs Tatiana, hoping she'll forgive him when she finds out. Meanwhile, Chinko and Jay have a falling out when she refuses to provide answers on a question about her past. Let's find out our commentator's opinion of their situation.
Like this.
This is a very messy show, let me tell you. This is
This is the kind of
season
show I
two.
like to be on.
So let me give you the premise of the show. These are people that wow. These are people that met online,
okay.
dated online. Some for months, some for years. And so they finally bring everybody in one place to get to see each other physically and then see if the relationship will grow from there or not, as the case may be. So there's a particular couple here, right, that dominated this particular episode.
Jesus.
I'm
I'm sorry, it's reflex.
Jesus, yeah, man. Like this
Jesus
is what
Christ.
he made.
This is it.
Wow, so that's the one that wants
This
to
is what
convert.
God made.
That's the one that wants to convert you to Jesus.
No, I don't know. I'm for Jesus already.
Okay.
In every situation, we give thanks.
Thanks to God.
Wow.
I said the same thing when I watched the video. I was like, what?
Say it again now.
Jesus.
Anyway, so there's a couple in these two. Yeah. So this guy, apparently they've been dating for according to the show, they've been dating for 9 months.
Okay.
And this guy, please do the math. Please, we all did math in primary school, secondary at least.
Somehow.
He says somehow. So they're in a relationship 9 months, online dating. Now they've met physically. Now, there's a secret that he's keeping.
Hey.
Some people have heard part of the secret. Like they're already gossiping
married.
in the house. No, he's not married. Has a 2-month-old child.
Oh,
2-month-old child.
Yeah,
she doesn't know.
she doesn't know.
2 months old.
He hasn't told her yet.
Which means while they were dating, he was.
Had a baby
No.
on her.
No.
It means while we were dating, an accident happened.
Which accident?
Still the same thing
It's
now.
the same thing actually.
Still the same thing.
Yes.
While they were dating, he was.
relationship.
Accidents happen, so
So that's
Which
what
one is
he did the
accident?
math. He's like, wait.
When he was
how
doing
are
it,
you dating somebody for 9 months? You have a 2-month-old child.
It happens
right?
in it.
Not just that alone. You get pregnant for 9 months before you give birth to a child.
Wait,
right?
that's something too.
So, which means all the time that he was in the relationship with her, he had a pregnant woman
What if the woman did not
That
tell
was
you?
that was due
Yeah.
in
That
2
was an
months or
accident.
something or
she was pregnant 2 months before he got into that relationship that is now 9 months. Do you get?
yes, that's how it works.
So are you now telling me in the course of 9 months you can't tell the one that you're dating that one person get belly for me? Oh.
So that guy has probably learned from experience
That was
that there are some things you don't tell a woman from the get-go, and that's one of them.
really.
Oh,
Eh?
I have
For 9 months.
somebody pregnant for me.
9 months is a lot.
Dion, you are dating a woman for 9 months and she does not tell you that she has a child.
Guy,
And you later find out, what
you
will
don't
you
tell a
do?
baby immediately. That's one of them.
This is not
Really?
immediately, this is 9 months.
Someone is pregnant for you, so you wait till when the child is 1 year old.
Hold on. Whatever went on between you and that first person, what's the arrangement right now?
It doesn't
See,
matter.
It matters.
It matters. It doesn't.
That person
You
could
should
probably
give
not
me-
even want the guy in her life.
You
Boss
should give me
my
an
head.
opportunity
Hey, God.
to make that choice.
Decision,
whether
yeah.
I want to be in that kind of situation
Or not actually.
Why
What
should
if,
I?
he's not,
why-
what if he's not in a situation?
you-
She may have gotten pregnant
No.
and given birth, and he has nothing to do with it.
Well,
Even
what
if
do you
it's a
mean it has
one-night
nothing to
stand.
do with who? That's your baby. You can't run
You
away
still
from
have to
that
like
part.
tell the
You can't
person
run away
now.
that you're the father of the baby, but it doesn't mean you have to be in the baby's life.
Even if you are not in the baby's life, the baby is in your life. Like,
He didn't know. He knew about it. Like
yes, now he's busy saying that. How do I tell her? How do I tell
Okay,
her? That's
okay,
what he's been muttering all through the episode. He's been moaning about
sorry
it.
for him.
Like it's sad because now. Because he told somebody, confided in somebody told somebody,
someone and somebody
So a lot
told-
of
It
people
would
are
have been
doing
easier
about the situation.
online than now that they are
Yes,
all
physically.
physically.
Yeah,
Like,
it doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense. Like if you're going to tell her so that she'll make up her mind whether to stay
and
or
then
not.
I feel like if he could have said to somebody, which he did, if he had that strength to say it to somebody, why didn't he use the same energy to say it to the person that actually needed the information the most, which is the girl?
He now said towards the end of the episode, he's waiting for his best friend to come around so that both of them would, fashion out how to better word it to her. Like I'm like,
This is not
you're
a
waiting
man.
for your best friend to
This
give
is a
you moral
woman.
support.
Well, the truth is,
Honestly.
being in that situation, it might be very difficult to do so. But like the right thing to do
Would be
to just come out
Like-
and just say it.
And all of them are busy laughing behind like, the day this girl go no, this place
shit.
goes. Like it's just very funny.
That's being disrespectful to her at the end of the day, Shada. In my opinion, I feel like
Right? I was like, this is just. I don't like
Dion,
it. I
if
don't
you
like
were
it.
in her shoes,
How him?
okay,
Okay.
what would you do?
They've
After
not told
finding
you
now.
that there's
After-
baby. Oh, what would I do?
Or you later find out from
she
someone else.
found out.
She has not found
She has
out.
not found out
Okay,
yet.
She's
okay.
yet to.
What would I do if
Okay.
But
I
the
was in there and I found
danger.
out?
Okay.
Well, to be frank, man, I'll ask a couple of questions. One, what do you feel about that person and that child? Do you feel obligated to be in their lives? Do you feel you need to do stuff? If you do, then this doesn't need to happen. Focus on what you feel you need to do. 2, if you hadn't told me all this while, why didn't you tell me? What were you feeling inside? What was driving you from not coming to me? Was it fear? Fear of what? Like, you need to understand where people usually are when they are in situations. Fear is a very great motivator.
For 9 months.
For 9 months,
The truth
fear is a motivator. You can even go on for longer.
I see your point, but the thing
You just want to
is,
lose
it's
her.
a selfish point of view.
I actually don't think they were in a
Allow your fear hold you that
relationship.
back.
Is it
Maybe
wrong
they were
to
in
be
a
selfish?
friendship.
It is wrong. in
Honestly,
this
because
situation.
if you tell me you're in a relationship with someone for 9 months and you're keeping a secret this big, you are not in a relationship.
You know, it's a life-changing moment.
To be honest.
You have a stepchild.
This is
if you marry the
serious.
person.
Like
All I'm
9 months
saying,
relationship.
possibility is there. At the end of the day, the truth will come out.
See, everybody's
but
like,
the thing is, that truth that will come out,
everybody.
it will be
Even this guy
more
was mentioned.
gravitating the longer it gets.
Yes, that's the problem.
Definitely.
That's the
Wow.
problem.
So just say that
So, but this is an exciting episode. I really enjoyed watching it. And there was one more thing before we leave this episode. So there's another couple, this girl. So while they were playing, so I think somebody noticed that there's a lot of tension at the table. Let's play a game. Never have I
Yeah.
ever this and that.
Oh,
that, that, that.
hey,
So I know never have I ever
Hey.
leads to crazy moments. So now said never have I ever slept with 2 people in 24 hours, or more than 1 person in 24 hours. Do you know what that means? Like you slept with
Yeah,
someone in the
yeah.
morning and maybe another person at night.
Night, yeah.
So one girl said she put her finger down that she had done it before. So the boyfriend is also there. You know, obviously they dated online. This is them meeting each other physically and all that. He looked at her and like, when? Right then and there, when? Was it April? Because we started, you know,
Yeah.
I started talking to you in April. Was it before April? The girl was like, please shut up. Like, let it go. Like,
that's
the guy continued, became an argument. She said she doesn't have to answer him. Like, she doesn't need to.
She doesn't need to.
She doesn't need to. And he's like,
It could
no,
happen any time
you
in entire
should,
life.
because if I'm asking you a question, I deserve an answer. The same way, if you ask me a question, I would answer you.
You can ask that question away from this.
So that's what
environment.
somebody
Do you
now
get-
said,
yeah.
that you shouldn't have asked.
It's a private
yeah.
thingy.
The way
You
they
don't
were
make it a
dragging
confrontation in the midst of
It
Everybody.
was so
everybody.
funny. But we've seen people, you know, from a relationship like scatter from never have I ever.
Like,
the whole truth of
Have you ever
it.
been in that situation?
I don't want to be in that situation. Like,
But have you ever been in a situation that almost threatened your relationship?
Yes, so
yes, yes,
Nigeria. who
Okay.
has-
yes, I
What
have.
was that situation?
Ah.
You don't have to mention anybody's name, of course.
The situation was not funny. It's almost, it literally, it was just a thin line.
So what was it? What did you do wrong?
How do I explain this?
Just summary.
He's a my confessions.
So somehow, this girl wanted to set me up.
Oh.
So basically, that was it. And she played the game in a way that it looked to my girlfriend that I fell,
Hey,
but I didn't.
what is your evidence that you didn't?
he didn't.
Because I didn't.
He said he didn't.
All right. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
All right, we move to Love Across Borders. So this is a UK production, which I love because they were trying to depict how cultures can affect relationships, marriages, especially in the UK. Because, you know, the UK is a melting pot
Yeah.
of different cultures. So in this case, this is a Nigerian guy and a British girl, and they're married. So in episodes, they go to therapy, sharing their experiences and, you know, how, you know, intertribal or intercultural issues are creeping up in the relationship or marriage. So in this particular episode, which by the way is fictionalized. So what they do is they tell the stories of people, but they use
Oh, they use characters to like depict it.
yes, to depict it. So in this one, they came because they'd been having issues with, you know, financial, like how to make decisions.
Okay.
She says he doesn't carry her along.
He just makes decisions
He just
and does what
he wants to do. Like when he wants to send money back home. Like he just send money back home without telling her.
Okay.
So they had cleared that and they're back again. And they were like, oh, how far with the last session? I said, okay, that's going well. However, there are still certain decisions he's taking without consulting me.
So
There was that
decisions
issue
are
of
not
the-
financial.
or
makes
outside of financial,
Okay.
spaces. And
Yeah,
there was now
Nigerian
this issue that came up. Of course, in Nigeria now, we always have plenty of family members. and
Yeah.
everything. So he now told her that his brother got an admission into school in the UK, that he's coming over to stay with them. He didn't ask or say, can my brother, he just said, my brother is coming to stay. And the babe said, no, that's not happening. I don't know your brother that well. I only met him during the wedding and that's it. I don't know him that well. Yeah. And so they were going back and forth. And some people felt like this is this is something that shouldn't even take this long to deal with.
Yeah.
Your husband is the head of the house, he should make the decision and that's it. But what do you think in that instant?
For me, I would support the fact that decisions should be brought to the table, should be deliberated on.
And if she said no?
I would definitely, right? I would want to know her opinion. I would definitely want to prioritize because I like to want to make my woman feel like the king, even though I know she's naturally so she's the subordinate and blah blah. I like to give her chances to make decisions too. When it gets wrong, say okay, Sebi, you see, you already understand we should do this one. So next time she'll be like, oh, I give you all the authority, right? So before we get to that point, I want to train my woman to the extent that she trusts my decision, right? So she even if I say we're going to hell, she's like, oh, I trust you are going to hell. Do you get my point? So it's not a contention anymore. It's not like, oh, she's submissive on out of it.
Well, I like this episode in the fact that it's even beyond just going to the UK. Even in Lagos, in Nigeria, you have relatives in the village that will say, oh, my brother is in the city. I'm packing my bags. Or one auntie will say, oh, I have one younger one of yours that wants to come and do jam or something. And they stay. Sometimes stay even all the way
It's
to
a Nigerian thing. It's a Nigerian thing.
But what do you think is
we are
the right way to handle it? Let's say you got married now. Newly married, and your auntie from the village is saying somebody's coming to come and stay with you.
Okay, so for me, right, once in marriage or in a relationship, marriage now, right? My immediate family is my first family. My external family becomes secondary. And this is me in my books, personally.
So once you get married, once
I get married, family. This is my immediate family. This my wife,
so
my kids,
that hustle with you,
my brother, my friend, they are next after my wife and kids.
Wow.
I put my family first before anything.
Smart guy.
One of the most powerful things you can do as a guy is to actually empower your wife. Know that that's your partner.
Yeah.
That's your reflection.
Yeah.
Anything that happens to you, most likely it's on that person's head to support you first before anybody else.
Exactly.
Definitely.
So in this sense, for two of them, the guy just needs to recognize that one, he's with a woman who's of a completely different culture. So in order to help build her, you need to understand what works for her and just work with her. To help her also work with you. That's stage one.
So I feel like
that thing you said, that village, in fact, let me be looking at cameras and I'm saying it because I have plenty village people. You guys relax. So calm down. Somebody expecting.
Let me shift before they fire arrow.
It's not every day to sup, just to let you know. Jam, we can arrange hotel. Person will go back next day.
Calm down. This is a different case. And I feel like both of them have their issues. It's just not, it's more than what the situation is. You've been married, you call yourself husband and wives. And then my own blood brother that wants to come and school, he gave an instance whereby when he was coming to the UK, somebody brought pulling him to be able to, so that he won't be able to have to pay rent and all those things. And he explained to the lady that if someone could do this for me, it was in that same process that you met me now, right? Now for me to do it to my own blood brother, not even a stranger.
Help her get comfortable.
Victor is what the hell?
Relationship is about
this is why they keep traveling back to come and marry and then go back there.
Even that communication, they don't expect one conversation to settle everything.
Yes, exactly.
It takes conversations.
It takes conversations. It's communication and understanding. We communicate, we understand.
They don't understand.
We communicate, we understand.
Which is why that guy that has that babe, the 2-month-old son. He will tell that babe when it's time to
You're
tell
not
her.
winning the argument.
Tell her after.
Let
Tell her after.
it go. Let it go. You're
Tell
not winning
after
now.
like 2 years.
Not winning
They
now.
for don't even marry yourself. The babe no go see.
You go see no.
Okay. Well, we still have Lammy here, and of course, Lammy's got to do what Lammy knows how to do best.
Definitely.
Because we have a special gift for Lammy. But Lammy's got to do what he knows best to get
And sing
what
me a
Lammy
birthday
is about
song.
to get.
Lammy is about to serenade.
Hey. This is about
So
putting in a
Lammy,
type corner.
I mean, you have your fans watching or people that don't even know you might
Okay.
become your fans at the end
Yeah.
of this, episode.
Give him something.
What if you're going to say Lammy in a song? What song is that?
See,
How would you perform it?
right now, I want to just sing a Thanksgiving song.
No.
I will.
Allow him.
said
Should be
no.
my song.
I want to
Should
give
be
you a
that my
song. I have
song.
one song for him.
What
Should be my song.
what song do you want
Chris
to sing?
Brown, don't judge me.
I mean, he said
will
he's
sing it.
Uniban's Chris Brown.
Oh my
Say
god. But that song is
Uniban's Chris Brown, let's go.
Sorry, it's Chris Ben.
I don't wanna go there.
Beautiful.
You should never go there. So please don't judge me. And I won't judge you. But if it gets ugly, forgive beautiful. Please don't judge me. And I won't judge you. And if you love me, let it be beautiful. Let it be beautiful. Let it be beautiful.
Chris Brown is shaking.
No, he is. He's shaking behind
That's
himself.
what I'm saying. Unfortunately, he's going through some legal troubles. Maybe while
In
he's
the UK.
away. Maybe while he's away. Lammy, he's
I'll just be representing him there, you know.
Double gang.
Well, can you just okay, let me get that for you.
Okay.
Here we go. Yes, this
It's
See.
Christmas.
is for
And
you.
we came bearing
Courtesy
gifts.
of Oz bag.
So you can be like Chris Brown.
Yeah, I like
And get the
it.
bag.
Open, please. Open.
I can open it.
Yeah.
Definitely. Serious.
It's inside.
I'll not tell you guys what's
Please,
inside.
to let them see it so that they can be jealous too. Yes.
Let me
You want to take
put it
those
on.
flights.
Yeah.
You just want to
when
rest
you-
your
when-
head
when
at the
you
end
meet
of a
Chris Brown.
stressful day. Just chill.
Just let him know you
Relax.
took
Wait, it even rests on your
Yeah,
baby.
Yeah,
it's
it's
perfect. It's nice, perfect. And it's courtesy of Oz bag. So
Okay,
thank Oz bag
okay.
for us.
Ozbak, thank you so much for this wonderful present.
Thank you
It's
so much.
so comfortable.
Aw, awesome stuff. We love that you're smiling. Thank you, Ozbag, for putting a smile on the face of Lammy, our guest. And of course, shout out to Health Buddy. So many positive
Wait,
feedback
Dion finished it?
on
Wow.
Jesus.
the parfait. It is so delicious.
It's really
You
nice,
guys,
for real. I'm not even kidding. Like, it's really nice.
it is so delicious. So order yours, especially when you're about to watch a reality check episode. Make sure you have this with
Sitting
you.
beside you.
And of course, we have Julie Field Kitchen. Thank you so much for supporting Reality Check on TVC.
Thank you.
Shout out to Aria Foods as well. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. We love your food. And of course, we're bringing it back to you, the viewer.
Speaking of people who watch, people who view, people who do the right thing. Talk about people who go on our pages. They check out what we're doing, man. They're commenting, they're sharing. Sometimes they're even arguing themselves, and we love it. Why? Because you're being a part of the family.
Definitely.
We celebrate that one person that we recognize who does it the most. We feel your energy. We come here and we say thank you. Now this week, that special person is, drum roll please. Shubomi Adekola.
Hey, name that you can pronounce, finally.
Thank you so much for doing what you do.
Thank you,
From
thank
us
you.
here, I guess that's a wrap.
Yeah, it's a wrap on today's episode of Reality Check on TVC. As you can see, as you can tell, we had an absolutely pleasurable moment, especially with our guests coming up. Thank you so much.
Definitely.
Wish you all the best. I can see that you're already having fun.
He's enjoying
He's
himself.
enjoying himself too much. Well, that is the show. Thank you so much for watching Reality Check on TVC. See you in the next episode. Bye.
Peace.